We're here with Adam Montalongo, president of the Fashion Club. Adam, tell us a little bit more about your collaboration with this event.
Yeah, I mean, it was really awesome. They just wanted to do a collaboration because this class was like a little bit smaller than last year. And then obviously a lot of us had experience before. So that really helps because it makes it a little bit, more smoother.
What do you think is the importance of students participating in events like this that happen here at the Art Institute?
Well, I mean, the most important thing I feel like is just getting like the experience and exposure, and being able to like help, my members and students like get internships and being able to like get themselves ready for the field.
We're here with Rhonda Hill. Rhonda, please tell us a little bit more about your passion for fashion.
Oh my goodness. I've loved fashion ever since I was a little girl and I used to play with my dolls. I've been in the business for over 30 years and I've been vice president and director of merchandising for many companies. I was also a buyer for Macy's. And I loved working with the design team and product development on developing the product and getting it out to the retailer. So I have a pretty broad experience.
All right, we are here with Kevin Smith. Kevin, please tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Like you said, my name's Kevin Smith, and I come from Las Vegas, Nevada, where I work at a company called Stitch Factory, and we are a fashion education business.
So what are you expecting to see from the fashion students today at the show?
Just some hard work. For me, it's always more about construction than anything.
I hope to see the design team really stretch and think out of the box, really push the boundaries when it comes to designing, because that's what's really missing in today's world of commoditized fashion. It's getting to a point now where I would say it's rather boring, but I'd love to see the design team bring us fashions, give us something that we don't expect, give us something different and something unusual, and not be afraid to really step out of the box and do that.
I love it. And it actually ties in with what I was going to ask you. What's your advice on how to have a long-standing career in the fashion industry?
A lot of advice I could probably give. I'd say one of the main things is to stay true to yourself, stay true to your vision, to who you are.
So you have a lot of international experience. How important is that for a fashion career?
Well, you definitely want to know your international market. We have the internet now, so that's where we do all of our commerce half the time, right? We have our mobile applications, we have our iPads, and we can buy things right on our cell phone. We're all a global enterprise, so it's important to understand not just the trends, but the actual business market. So that's the most important, is to understand your customer.
We're here with Alina Soblan. Alina, please tell us a little bit more about your collection. That was gorgeous.
Thanks. It's been a long time coming, I think. It's been an entire year of conceptualization and picking out fabrics and, deciding on what really to sort of narrow down given the time frame. So yeah, Tibetan transplant, that's the inspiration.
The colors were so beautiful. What did you use for inspiration from Tibet? Like, did you look at pictures, books? What did you?
Images, of course, Google. But mostly I try to take the whole organic feel of the nomadic life, and mix all the different fabrics and textures. I wasn't trying to just do anything monochromatic,
Yeah. Beautiful. We're here with Melanie Huerta. Melanie, please tell us a little bit more about your collection.
Sure, my collection is called Lost Innocence, and it was actually inspired about society and little children, how they're growing at a faster pace. That was my main inspiration. After that, I turned it into a character, which I embroidered on a jacket, and I tried to put in like little messages in each of my collection and try to make it marketable to, a little bit trendy, and yeah, that's my collection.
That's amazing. We're here with Jose Ramos. Jose, please tell us a little bit more about your collection.
So my collection was inspired by a gothic romance, but I wanted to make it more sexual, more happy. So that's what the approach I went for, but I don't feel like a lot of people see the gothic, but I see it. So.
Yeah, it's important because that's your personality put in there, and it had beautiful reds. I really like that. Where did you get inspiration from for your collection?
So basically I went through a recent heartbreak, so that's how I got it. So my first dress was I thought it was oh, it's like love because it's the color of red and roses. Yeah. But since I got my heart broken not too long ago, so basically I started incorporating black into it. So then that's how I got mostly all of my designs.
That's amazing. So incorporating your life experiences to your fashion, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's amazing. We are here with Patrick, Kevin, Francisco, winner of the night. How do you feel?
I feel so blessed. Honestly, I did not expect that.
That's amazing. Tell us a little bit more about your collection.
It started with fabrics. I always start with fabrics, with the materials, and then from there I start building the designs.
How important have your teachers been? You know, their influence in your work here at the Art Institute.
So when I started, I was actually in game design.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so then like I kind of like fell out of it, and then I tried out for fashion. I found I was really good for it.
Yeah.
And basically like the first teachers I ever met, like they really inspired me. So then I just kept going, and that's how I wanted to be a fashion designer.
They were very important. Without them, I probably wouldn't have participated. I wouldn't even know how to sew because when I came here, I didn't know anything about it.
What would be your advice for some of the fashion students that are just starting their degree here?
Just starting your degree. Okay. Most importantly, make sure to absolutely just keep in mind the process. It's a very organic process, and when you're building a collection or you're doing any project for class, make it seem as if it's for your collection. So have your collection in mind. So every year you can participate in fashion show.
My advice for them would be to really stick to your style and don't let anybody try to change it.
Don't doubt yourself. Just keep trying and like working hard. Even if you, I'm just gonna be blunt. Even if you suck for like a long time, eventually if you keep trying, like you'll get better.
Honestly, I think it's all about the confidence. Like there are many people that's gonna doubt you, but you have to stick with it. Stick with your designs, and if they're not gonna see what you're seeing, then too bad.
Do you have any plans for the future?
After I graduate, which I'm graduating in December, I plan to like just take internships to become a pattern maker and see where I go with that.
I really love illustrating. I would like to be a fashion illustrator. I would really love to do that. Maybe have a little boutique. I don't know. I still don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm just sort of taking it as it comes, but hoping to just really apply myself in everything 100% all the time.
I want to study again. I really want to study again. I feel like I need more. I need to learn more. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much and congratulations.